Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman. I'm back and I'm doing a celebrity psychic reading on the one and only Cardi B. So I'm going to just go ahead and dive right into Cardi B and Offset and their relationship, her career, things that I see coming up in the remainder of 2018 going into 2019. So what I'm getting immediately around Cardi B is that she is definitely, in love with Offset. She feels like he is the man of her life, and he's made a lot of promises to her. Um, at the same time, she's not dumb, she's a very smart lady. She knows, and she's very intuitive herself, and she knows, the crap that a lot of these shady people around Hollywood, not necessarily Hollywood, but in the music industry that they're in right now. There's a lot of women that would, want to flirt with Offset or be with him. And I feel like the relationship, while it's good now, while she is pregnant, and she will be giving birth soon, to their first child. I don't see this relationship lasting. The reason that I say this is because Cardi is not one to tolerate any nonsense or any kind of, even if she has a child with this person, she's not going to submit herself. It goes against her principles and everything that she's, spoken for and has really fought for it. When it comes to Offset, I don't feel like he's the faithful type. I don't get that kind of vibe from him, and I do feel like he is going to cheat on her, and she's not one that's going to just like kind of sweep it under the rug like some women do and just stay with them, because for financial reasons, or they're scared, if they have children, and they're being supported by the man. Not with Cardi. That's not the case. She has her own money, her own success, and she's not going to, be ridiculed and be somebody's doormat while he keeps, doing. And I feel like he's had player tendencies in the past. Um, he's a good person. It's just I feel he's very conflicted when it comes to love life. There's a lot of karmic lessons and baggage that he is holding on to, and so that's what's gonna. I feel like as soon as like after a couple of months after that she has her child, that's when we're going to start seeing a lot more visibility and transparency into the relationship, and when the true tests are coming. So I do definitely see that Offset is going to cheat on her, and this is something that is it's hard because she really is going to go through a very emotional and depressive situation dealing with this. I feel like she wouldn't expect Offset to do this to her. But when it happens, I feel like that she's going to be in the eye of the storm, and she's not going to be able to really function. It's everybody reacts to heartbreak and cheating differently. I feel like when she goes through it, it's definitely going to be like a slap in the face to her, and kind of like where she is, really thinking, what did I do to deserve this? It's just so wrong. And I feel like that's when we're going to see a lot more creativity in her spark and her songwriting abilities and producing music centered around this breakup with Offset. But she is not going to. A lot of people have also asked, or have made statements that they feel like her career is going to slow down now that she's had the baby, and that she's not going to really want to be in the music industry for a long time, or she wouldn't be as popular after giving birth, with her child. And a lot of people have, think that she, her only reason for being popular right now is because she's with Offset, and that's all a lie. First of all, I feel like she's going to be even more popular once she has the baby. And I do not get that she's going to stop her music. She's going to continue to break records and just be Cardi. She's awesome. She has a lot of, strength and funny personality, and very down to earth. And she tells it like it is. She's not one to hold her mouth or bite her tongue, and not say what she's feeling. I feel also I see a lot of different projects between her and Offset, and I do feel like he's always going to be, there for her. But once she's done with a person, I feel like she's really done, and she doesn't want anything to do with him. He will probably still be in the child's life, but I just feel like again it's going to be a very toxic situation anytime that he does come around her once this breakup does happen. I also get that right now she needs to be very careful with her career because there are going to be some setbacks. Being that she's so outspoken and she loves to say what's on her mind and stuff, I feel like in a way, and again, this is just what I'm getting spiritually, it limits her a little bit in terms of the career and success that she could have if she wasn't so outspoken. And it's not the point about being outspoken, but just certain things that she says kind of is very spicy, and I'll just leave it at that. It's very, spicy, and it kind of leaves a sting sometimes on certain things that she does say about other women or people, even though she's kind of, she leaves it kind of general at times. A lot of people read in between the lines, and I feel like when it's like producers in Hollywood and people that would want to offer her like roles and stuff, they are kind of like they figure, they kind of look at her and her personality, and they love that about her, but at the same time they think, well, if we do something that she doesn't like, is she going to snap at us? Is she going to, bash us in social media? So when it comes to social media, this would be something that Cardi really needs to pay attention about, as far as using her social media presence and not really saying things that can have a backlash on her. I feel like she speaks the truth, and she really is all about, shedding light on a lot of different subjects that people would normally bite their tongues or not really say anything. But again, there just needs to be this level of kind of holding back certain things and not really um, crossing too many boundaries, because I feel like there again she's losing some opportunities that could come around acting and movie roles and stuff like that when producers, are looking at her personality. They love her. Yeah, she's funny, she's spunky, she's got this, this extra flavor, that is lacking in a lot of celebrities. But at the same time, like I said, her personality, that they think, well, if she's, if she's that outspoken, what is it, what if we do something that she doesn't like and she, is like that with us? What are we going to do, and how are we going to handle that? And so I think that's kind of where a lot of her career is sometimes going to be limited. I also feel like she's very emotional right now, not just the pregnancy, but she has her emotions all over the place. And so right now, up until she gives birth, it's going to be very rocky for her. She's going to have days where she feels really good, and then there's days that, she just feels almost like depressed. And you would think that with someone being so strong like Cardi, that she's not like, going to be depressed and stuff, but we're human and we go through it. And she does, how she handles it is kind of like focusing and listening to good music, cooking. She loves eating good, Latin American, Dominican, uh, just food, Spanish food, spicy food. She likes a lot of that. And I see her helping, I see her, apart from being the celebrity, she is going to do a lot for like the youth, for people in other countries in her home country. She's going to be giving money and helping people, doing humanitarian efforts, things like, other celebrities would do. Um, and I see her, that there is another relationship waiting for her. As soon as her relationship with Offset ends, she will be going into a different change and transformation. I feel like her image is going to transform after the birth. Will she be a little bit more conservative? Possibly. Not that she's not conservative now, but she's kind of has this outspoken, again, outlandish kind of outlook, and she dresses really pretty and stuff. I just get that there's going to be some transitions that she goes through, and I feel like this is going to be wise advice, kind of like not necessarily changing her style, but again, this has to do with what she says, and kind of listen a little bit more to her management team, and whatever obstacles she has in her path, she will overcome them. It will be a small period, with the media and dealing with a lot of that stuff and rumors, but I feel like she has, she will come to a point where she actually gets past that and is much in a much happier place. I do see that, when it comes to her family. She really does want the best for her family and tries to protect them as much as she can. But I do feel like what I get is that there is going to be some spotlight on one of her family members, and I feel like this is a female, and there's going to be some scrutiny and some lies published basically in a tabloids and in the newspaper journalism. Like people that know her or knew Cardi will try to sell her out, and this could even be family, as sad as this may be, and it may not be like immediate family members, but somebody that is close to her or that was very close to her, and it's not anything I'm not referring to something that has happened in the past, but something that rather is going to happen. Um, but yeah, definitely she has a lot to give, a lot to offer. I don't feel like this is going to be her only child. She will end up giving birth to another child as well. And I feel like the date for that would be within 2 years apart. And I don't feel it's going to be from Offset either. It will be from a different guy. She will definitely be with her soulmate, but it not, not for a while yet. Again, after Offset, she's going to be in this like, I'm done with men, I'm done with everything, but yet, love is going to find her and soften her heart up again. She's a good girl, a good woman. It's just, she's going through a lot right now, and with the pregnancy, and then when, she does catch Offset, cheating, she'll be faced either to forgive him or to move on, but I see like she's going to move on, from that relationship, and she'll even have even more respect from the community and also from the entertainment industry. But overall, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to do a reading on Cardi, and for just y'all tuning in, supporting, me on these videos. If you have any other person that you want to suggest that it has either passed on from this world or is still living, celebrities, artists, actor, actress, just go ahead and comment below and let me know. And also be sure to like this video if you did like it. Give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you'd like to set up a private reading with me, you can go to my website. That's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing day.